Speaking of resources, Ken, the city of Dallas may shut down the Skillman Southwestern Branch Library as part of its new $5.2 billion budget. The proposal focuses on public safety, but not everyone agrees with the trade-off here. Brazeda Holguin taking us to Dallas, where the community there is trying to do something about it.
The Skillman Southwest Branch Library is facing a possible shutdown yet again.
I feel, really disappointed. We went through this last year, and I was hopeful that we would have a solution to funding it for this year, but it looks like it's, back on the chopping block.
Last year, council member Paula Blackman helped find funds to keep the library open for 1 year and says she's doing the same thing yet again.
So I'm looking now for money for 1 more year.
The proposed closure is part of the city's $5.2 billion budget proposal for 2026, which calls for more police hires, but cuts to the Parks and Recreation Department, Office of Art and Culture, and libraries.
I feel like people aren't necessarily recognizing the importance of having these community spaces, which is really confusing for me. I grew up in the library system. I grew up going to these public pools. I met so many of my friends there. These were community centers. These were equalizers.
Councilwoman Blackman says she's doing everything in her power to keep the library open.
And it's about $500,000 depending on how many hours. So I am looking for $500,000. And if you look on my desk, I've got the budget book open, and I've got a few areas where I can go and, pluck some money from. And then we'll take it to the council and see if I can get 7 votes.
Library Director Manya Shore says in the year 2027, there could be more libraries shutting down.
I made the decision to put forward a proposal to create what I'm calling a regional model. This would allow us to open 4 libraries 7 days a week with enhanced staff, programs, and services. But in order to do that, I would have to close up to 4 other branch libraries.
If funding is not found by the end of September, come October, the Skillman Library would shut down. In Dallas, Brazeda Holguin, CBS News, Texas.